Hey guys, week 4. This is Pastor Bo. I am so excited to be able to be the one to bring to you the Four Finds class on finding a way to serve. It is something that is near and dear to our church, near and dear to our hearts. We want to make sure that you have a place that you feel all of these four finds come together into one aspect, into finding a place to serve in the church, okay? And that can look like so many different ways and so many different things. And honestly, I just want to let you know up front, it's going to be up to you to follow through with all of this stuff that you've learned in all of these classes and make sure that you don't give up on finding a place to serve, because it is so hard to just plug everybody in and get them in places. And we don't want to be the chess master that just places you. We want you to be serving where God has for you. That's the only way you'll really enjoy serving in the capacity that you're supposed to serve in. I want to tell you, we picked this setting to record this. Right now, where we're standing is in Council Grove, Kansas, where we host our middle school camp every year, and at least for right now. And right now, there's 30 or 40 different people showing up randomly serving our middle schoolers out here at camp, and it's about a 2-hour drive from the church. And I just think it's really neat that we were able to bring the setting of finding a place to serve where there's so many people in our church serving in a capacity. So what I would really like you to think about is you're seeing a setting where we come and people sacrifice their time and their summer, their week to serve our kids, to serve one another. Be diligent in thinking about, okay, if they can serve and they take the priority to serve, what can I be doing to serve? I want to give you a scripture, and it's in 1 Corinthians 15:58. It says, "Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm, let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor for the Lord is not in vain." It doesn't go in void that you serve for Jesus. Why do we serve for Jesus? That's the question that people get. Like, what do you really get out of it? You'll never fully understand that until you serve and you're serving in the capacity that you're supposed to. You'll never fully understand why it's okay and why it's fun, why we look forward to serving. But I want you to write this down if you would. We don't serve for salvation, okay? It's not a works gospel. We serve because He first served us, He first saved us, and it's because we love Him that we serve Him, okay? We serve out of a place of love, and He loves us back. When you don't serve, I'm going to give you 4 things that I think you miss out on when you don't serve in the church. Okay, first of all, the caveat to the whole umbrella of that thing is you'll always feel a void if you don't serve in church. You're always going to feel like I'm missing out, or like I always hear I hate this quote or this phrase, but I always hear, I'm not part of the in crowd. Okay, let me just tell you at Living Proof, there is no in crowd, all right? There's no one that's spiritually better than anyone else or above anyone else. There is no secret meetings happening that you have to worry about, like, oh, I didn't know about this. If there's things that you don't know about, I so apologize, but that's not who we are at heart. It happens with friendships and friend groups, and I mean, there's things I pastor here, and there are things that I don't know about all the time happening. There's people having people over, there's dinners happening, there's meals that I don't know, and I pastor the thing. I don't want it to be a church that I know everything's going on. I just want to be a part of what I'm supposed to be a part of, and I ask God all the time, put me in the right path of people that are going to pour into me, and then I can pour into them. Let me give you 4 things that you're going to miss out on. Fellowship. If you're not serving, you're going to miss fellowship. Some of my best friends right now are serving. Paul and Carrie are here, Scott and Dean are here, Scott and Gina are here. They're some of my best friends in life. We serve together at camp. We travel together as friends. We serve together at church in different capacities. Why? Because we want to serve one another, but also serve others, okay? You're going to miss out on fellowship if you do not serve in that capacity, okay? You're going to miss out on friendships. You gain friendships and you get to know people when you serve with them. I can't tell you how many building projects around the church, or building projects in my history, or serving and creating an event or something for the church, that all of a sudden I've met friends that I'm friends with forever. Mose Cox, who attends our church, Me and him first met when we were tiling a bathroom together at church. And then we've been friends ever since. Some of those people in your life will never come along if you're not serving. So friendships, you'll find purpose. And then you'll also experience God in those moments. So you'll have the experiences of God in those moments. And there's experiences that you're going to miss out on if you don't serve. I got one more thing for you. In Galatians 5:13, it says this: "You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love." We're not just saved for freedom and for ourselves. We're saved for the people around us to then get saved as well. Okay? Serve one another. Here's our vision for the church, for events, for things happening. And this is the last thing for this morning, and then I'm going to hand it off to your leaders. We want to find what people are passionate about. Churches call me all the time, like, how do you grow and what are you doing? Here's my overall thing, and there is no secret sauce to it. If you say your family loves hiking, okay, we need to get a group that wants to go out and hike, but hike and talk about Jesus and love on one another and serve one another in that hike. Plan an event that they're going to go on a hike. If you like motorcycles, we're going to do a bike rally. We're going to equip people to go do the work of the ministry in a bike rally. If you like dancing, they're going to host a dance recital. If you like barbecue, we're going to do an LP Barn barbecue, and then we're going to have a smoke competition. And so all those people can get together. And what it does is it brings people with same passions, same goals, same mindsets all together, but we bring it together with Jesus, because Jesus is the one that put that passion inside of you. And I think for the longest time, the church has been running from people's passions, saying, oh, just come to the church walls and we'll tell you about Jesus. That's fantastic. We can do that all the time. But to get involved in people's lives and to serve one another in that capacity, that's what the original New Testament church did. Is Paul was writing back to the church saying, get involved. When those friends lowered that guy down on a mat through the roof, they served him in the capacity that he needed that morning to get to Jesus. Okay? They were passionate about their friend meeting Jesus that was sick and hurt. We need to be those friends to the people around us. Look for the people in the church around you that have the same passions as you, and then go plan an event, and the church will get behind you as best we can. I'm not promising everything, we'll be able to do everything, but we can try to equip you to do the work of the gospel. It's going to be work, but it's going to be fun work. It's going to be at times challenging, but it'll stretch you in your faith. So let's go do that together. Let's serve God together, and let's serve one another. Love you guys. Thank you so much for following through with the classes. We'll see you later.